What do you mean? What do you mean?
The game really wants me to have it, though. If I'm going to take it, it's gotta be. You see, she started to skate way too fast with full speed until she...
Rose! Oh my god! I can't even... The water fountain, the ground floor water fountain, it's fixed! It's fixed? I swear to God. What? Yes! Come on! It's fixed! I swear! Try it! Try it! Sweet glory! 1,000 pounds! Everybody! We have to go! Guys! Guys! Oh my God! The water is working! It's there! Come on! Come on! Run!
Dude, first my leg, and now this. Like, I was gonna go play lacrosse in college. Like, what is happening?
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to...
No, you guys can't do anything. You know, I'm done. I'm done. No more water fountain. I'm suing you guys and everybody else.
On Wednesday, the Indian government sent missiles into Pakistan, targeting military bases, to which the Pakistani government vowed that there will be a response to the strikes. These attacks follow the mass shooting of 26 Indian tourists in the disputed territory of Kashmir, which the Indian government accused Pakistan of orchestrating. In other news, this week, U.S. immigration officials informed several migrants about their plans to deport them to the African country of Libya. A judge stated that the Trump administration must allow these migrants to defend themselves in court before these deportations occur. On Monday, a third individual announced her candidacy for the 2025 Northampton mayoral election, which will take place this November. Jillian Duclos, the former executive director of the Downtown Northampton Association, will be running against incumbent mayor Gina Louise Ciara and former NPD police officer David Dombrowski. I'm Michael Torno, and thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm August Santos, and welcome to The Transcript. This week, The Transcript goes on a homesteading field trip, Rail Trail Review continues their journey, the Schoolyard Scoop learns how food is made, Take-A Wars visits the Tuesday Market, Hallway Hot Takes takes AP tests, Hemped Up investigates boys lacrosse, and seniors give their farewell address.
On Wednesday, Melnick's homesteading class went out and released farm-raised trout into the Mill River. This practice is known as stocking a river and makes it easier for people to catch fish. The homesteading class later went fishing on the same river to teach students how to catch and cook fish. This week, The Transcript joins the homesteading class on their trip to learn more about the practice of stocking rivers.
Just remember, the water is higher than it has been since...
How long have you been stocking rivers and dealing with fish?
This is my second year doing it with the guys from the fishing game place, so yeah, it's only my second year.
All right, and what do you hope students take away from this?
Ideally, they'll take away a hobby. A lot of people say they haven't ever fished before, and we've been working on casting and stuff like that on the softball fields. now we get to put it into action. And if we actually catch some fish, I think some people are going to come away with a lifelong hobby.
How are you enjoying this fish releasing excursion so far?
I'm enjoying it a lot. It's very fun. I like seeing them when they're little.
All right, and is this representative of what you do in homesteading class?
Yeah, I think it's a very good thing. We're helping out the state, helping out Northampton to stock the fish.
How do you feel about being released into this river you've never seen before? Thank you very much. What does Fish and Wildlife do for river health and fish population?
So what we're doing today, at least, is trout stocking, part of our Massachusetts trout stocking program.
How do you feel about being released into a river?
We stock in this area over 100 different bodies of water with 4 different trout species to provide recreational fishing opportunities or to augment them where they might already exist, create new ones. Today we did brown trout from the Sunderland hatchery.
All right, and what does fish stocking do for a river? Is it like better or worse than just fishing species that already live in the river?
Well, it might provide a new opportunity that might not exist. So today we're at the Mill River in Northampton. This is a river where wild trout exist also. We're providing maybe a different species or a larger size than the river's capable of producing on its own. So yeah, just a place like this, it would augment an already existing fishing opportunity, provide slightly larger fish, maybe different species. Yeah, this river's full of all kinds of fun fish to catch, but maybe not the number that we put in today.
If you would like to participate in river stocking and fishing, you can sign up for the homesteading class next year.
Welcome back to Rail Trail Review. This week we went to Look Memorial Park to explore its 150 acres of fields, forests, and fun family activities. We spoke to Justin Pelis, the executive director, to talk about the park's history.
My name is Justin Pelis. I'm the executive director here at Look Park. I've been here since 2018. Basically, I manage roughly 40 to 50 employees.
The land was originally gifted by Mrs. Fanny Burr Look in memory of her late husband in 1928. She provided the land, a fund for its development, and a trust fund to help with upkeep. The park opened to the public in 1930.
The park is almost 100 years old. It was formed in 1928. Miss Fanny Look donated to the city of Northampton to be a living memorial to her late husband, Frank Newall Look. As you can see behind me, there's the two. It was opened on July 4th, 1930, and it was estimated around 10,000 people were here in attendance. The park is set up as a private nonprofit entity. We get no city or state federal funding at all. Fanny lived on Beacon Street, or they lived on Beacon here in Florence. Frank was the CEO of ProBrush at the time, and died at a fairly young age, and never had a family of their own. So for her to create a living memorial where families could gather and collect and celebrate was important to her. And I think that was her main mission here in the park, was to have a space where people can be comfortable, families can grow and nurture one another and celebrate.
In the early 2000s, the Manhattan Rail Trail expanded from Florence to Leeds. This includes a stretch of the bike path that runs through Look Park. You can see where the path stretches over Route 9 right around this area.
It's nice to have the bike path. I know this was all about the bike path, and it is nice to have it. It's a great conduit to the park, and I think it really has enhanced the park. It's interesting, but it's the one path that we keep open in the wintertime. We do see a lot of bikers come through. We see a lot of valley bikes come through now that it's back up and running again.
Today, Look Park is currently owned by the city of Northampton, but it runs off of private donations and admissions. The park offers many attractions, such as a replica steamer train, an entire wildlife center, and a mini golf course.
We're very diverse in our offerings. Our biggest single revenue source is the garden house. It used to be the old pool house, which was converted into what it is now, an event space. We have the train, the paddle boats, the sweet shop, the mini golf, and the grill now is open again.
Over the past 100 years, Look Park has changed and grown in many ways, shrinking and expanding their horizons. But one thing remains certain: they are here to stay. Join us next time for Rail Trail Review.
Welcome back to the Schoolyard Scoop.
This is what we did in the cafeteria.
Talk to the lunch workers.
Absolutely not. I can answer that for you. No. No.
I would add other color to it, but I love having pink hair.
That's her.
It's my thing.
Signature.
Notice my pink hair matches my shoes.
Well, you didn't even check the bag. Wait till you see her purse. Like it's match.
I have a pink purse too. I have pink sparkly Hey Dudes, pink sparkly.
See, now you got her going. Let me tell you something. Growing up in a Latin home, that wasn't something we saw. Peanut butter and banana, or the marshmallow stuff, the s'more.
Fluff, but we can't have
So
fluff.
right. So I knew nothing about this until she told me about it, and so I was dicing up my bananas, and she's like, "Oh no! You gotta slit them this way and put them down." It's like, "Oh, okay, we could do this." So it worked. So I know how to now do peanut butter and banana.
When we were students here back in the late 80s, 90s, I'm a graduate of class of 1991, and your class of
98.
The cafeteria was on the 3rd floor where the lunchrooms are, or the art rooms are now.
Yeah.
We had 2 very distinctive rooms. You went into the cafeteria, there was 2 doorways. You would go through either the hot lunch line or the a la carte line, but the a la carte line also always had sandwiches and soups or salads in the little styrofoam cups.
Yeah,
the things
that's
we're
good
not
stuff.
allowed to use now.
No.
Because they're not good for the environment. Every day.
So back in the day, all this, can I have this on the side and not that, did not exist. We could not customize a thing. What you had on your tray is what you got. What is that saying? You get what you get, you don't get upset? That's how those ladies rolled. And trying to bring it back. Just slowly trying to bring it back.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I mentioned we should bring back Sloppy Joes, and she...
We're not allowed to use genderized names on food.
I didn't even know.
So we can't have a Sloppy Joe or a Rachel sandwich. We can do a turkey with sauerkraut and Thousand Island dressing, or a sloppy meat sandwich, but we cannot use genderized names on food.
Is that a federal thing, or is that...
It's a here thing.
Isn't that wild?
I don't know if it's, we were told that we can't do it. I don't know if it's a law or not, but we do not use genderized names on food.
I didn't know.
Because food technically doesn't have a gender.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week to see what the scoop will be.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to the Tuesday market. Come follow me. We're gonna walk outside in the Tuesday market. I don't know if you guys have been there before, but it's just a really calm farmer's market kind of style with food, plants, and other little knickknacks that you could ever hope and desire. So we're just gonna go. Actually, we're just gonna go this way. Sorry, I forgot my way. So we're gonna try and find some cool snacks. We're looking for oh, I found Marissa. I found Marissa.
Marissa's literally right here. She's already buying stuff. She's already buying stuff. So I got garlic herb cheese from Chase Hill Farm, and I got Dreamland essential oil roller from this place right here.
That sounds good. So we can be okay. So we have chocolate peanut butter and raspberry macaroons. Cheers. Cheers. That's fire. That's real good. 10. This is so frilly. That's tea. Oh, Randy wants a bite. Pan to Randy. Get him, get him, get him. I would give that a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That was delicious. On to the next spot.
My favorite thing about farmers market is that it brings people together. Sometimes, you know, you might do something like mess up and people don't forgive you, but then the farmers market comes around and it's like a really nice time to get to know each other and to rekindle relationships.
Margarita pizza.
Okay. We are waiting for our pizza.
Huh?
We
We've been waiting for a little while for our pizza, and I'm starting to wonder if we're Sharon.
Go pizza for Chloe!
Okay. That's Cass, which is really good, especially for it being vegan.
It doesn't even taste vegan.
It just tastes like pizza. Yeah.
It was good, but there's sand flying everywhere.
Okay, but what do you rate it out of 10, like the food? 11. There's nuts in the cheese.
What?
And I can taste it. Okay.
Welcome back to Hallway Hot Takes. This week are the AP tests. The advanced placement classes are a college-level class accumulating in a difficult timed test, typically consisting of free response and multiple choice sections. This week, the AP tests are starting with Bio, Euro, Chem, Lit, US History, and many more. This week, we interviewed some people who are experiencing the struggle. Let's hit the halls. Are you taking any AP classes?
Yes, I am taking AP US History.
I am.
Which ones are you taking?
Lang and Apes.
I'm taking APUSH and AP Physics 1.
AP Environmental Science.
How have you been preparing for the AP test?
I've been doing practice tests on AP Classroom and studying flashcards.
For Lang, I'm trying to read old essays and stuff from previous prompts, and for Apes, this is so bad. I'm doing the Khan Academy quizzes for their stuff.
I'm studying like crazy. I'm doing practice tests. I'm making one-sheet summaries of all the units in APUSH, and then I'm just sort of hoping when it comes to Physics 1. I don't think I'm gonna get a good grade on that.
By looking over my worksheets.
How are you feeling?
Not great about Lang, but I mess with Apes, so I'm chilling with that.
APUSH, I'm feeling pretty confident in. I think that I could definitely get away with my brother didn't study and he got a 4, and I studied really hard, so I think I can get a 5. AP Physics 1, I think I will be lucky if I get a 3, which is a 45%. I'm really bad at it.
That's okay. How much do you want to cry or flee the country?
I definitely a lot. Once it'll be over, it'll be basically June anyways, so I feel once I'm done with that,
the year's over?
The year's over and it's happy and it's summer and it's at the beach, so that's my mentality.
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
I don't know, I'll let you know next Friday.
Good to know.
Not that bad.
Do you feel confident about getting a 5?
Not particularly.
Tests will continue until May 16th. Good luck to anyone taking them.
Hello, welcome back to Hamped Up. On this week's episode, we will be interviewing lacrosse players about their impressive record and how their season's going so far.
Y'all ready for this?
What has impacted the team the most is probably our experience. We've 12 seniors, getting kids from Hampshire and East Hampton is also good. I mean, we have enough players to easily field a JV teams. The development as a team and as a whole has really been exponential. The freshman year, we only had a few seniors, no real experience. We didn't have a lot of depth to our team. It was sort of just starters. We didn't have the most fruitful practices. So I feel just a change in the team as a whole. A lot more experience, a lot more guys. Hampshire and East Hampton added a lot of depth to our team, and just having more fruitful practices, new coach, I mean, that really helped us.
I would say freshman and sophomore year, we didn't really do much at practice to get better. We were kind of just there. But as soon as we got Charlie last year, everything changed, and we started to actually be productive and learn how to win. I think the impact for our success this year has come from, we have a really experienced team with a lot of juniors and seniors on it. And the people that graduated last year, we filled their position. The main goal for this season is probably to win Western Mass and win our league. I think the way we accomplish it is we're pretty close to winning our league. We probably only need 1 or 2 more wins there. And to win Western Mass, I think we just got to play good when those games come around. And be ready.
Our lacrosse team this year is doing really well. We're 12-0 so far, so about as good as it gets. Our goal this year is to really get as far in states as we can and hopefully win Western Mass. I think we have a really good chance this year. To do that, I think we haven't had a lot of practice times this year just because of how many games we've had and how much games have gotten postponed from rain. And so to win Western Mass, I think we just need to dial it in practice and just keep doing what we've been doing.
Thank you for watching Hamped Up. We hope you enjoyed this segment. Come support our boys this Friday in the stadium.
I'm Hazel.
I'm Max.
Ayana.
I'm Miranda.
My name's Holden.
Jeremy.
Casey.
My name is Amelia Wiseman.
I'm going to George Washington University.
I'm going to college at Wesleyan University.
I am going to Tufts in Boston.
After high school, I'm going to college at William & Mary in Virginia, and I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to study, but right now I'm thinking about Spanish and psychology.
I'm planning on going to Clark University for 4 years to study psychology, and then I'm going to get my master's in social work so I can open my own private practice therapy clinic.
My plan is to go to SUNY Binghamton, which I was accepted to. I will probably get a bachelor's in political science.
I'm gonna go to Scripps College and then medical school, probably.
And I plan to get my associates in a year at HCC. I would say my favorite grade to be in was, I'd say 10th grade.
Mine was definitely senior year.
Definitely senior year.
My favorite grade to be in was probably senior year. Also, junior spring was fun because I was friends with a ton of the seniors.
Sophomore year.
Yeah, I'd have to say sophomore year.
Mine has also been this year.
I'd say senior year is my favorite so far. I think it gets better every year. I think I've had more fun every year, met more people, and just have had a better time.
I'd say everyone has like a good sense of who they are.
Like less academics, and I feel like everyone's just chilled out and we have all become friends.
My advice is to take advantage of the reassessment policy that we have here at the high school.
Have fun. Nothing's that deep.
Do extracurriculars.
Take all your hard classes as early as possible because you're not going to want to deal with them by senior year.
Join a lot of clubs. Like, do a lot of extracurriculars because then you get to know people and find what you are passionate about.
Get involved, whether it's with like a club or a sport, and just put yourself out there and you will find your people.
Be nice to your teachers. Make sure you do your work. Class isn't that hard if you just do the work. It's not that bad.
Thanks so much for watching. Next Friday, May 16th, I'm hosting a musical capstone performance in the Black Box Theater at 7 p.m., featuring 17 solo pieces from NHS's most talented performers. Reserve tickets from the QR codes found on posters around the halls or from the link in the Daily Bulletin. See you next week.
We're talking about the transcript.